Are you ready? Are you ready? For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Phenomenal.
You can get it lifted. You can get it shifted. You can get it any old now. Matter of fact, I got it now. Big better.
It's so hard to have a gay time on your own. It could be that great chalk and biscuit coating.
It's so hard to have a gay time on your own.
It could be that smooth toffee ice cream in the center, or that whole delicious golden gay time taste.
Hard to have a gay time on your own.
Streets gold.
I'm Danny, and I'm here to call out all you crack pack bitches. You think I don't see you there? I'm the OG of this shit. But you come after the king, you better come correct. I'm Danny, motherfucker. Who are you, crack pack? You smoke crack. You better watch your back.
Professor, would you say it's time for our viewers to crack each other's heads open and feast on the goo inside?
Yes, I would, Kent.
Always helpful when I remember to add myself to my own stream. How the bloody hell are you all going? Welcome back, everybody. Had a little bit of a break yesterday. Went over to Cooper's channel to talk to Lucent, but we're back here. We got Broken Compass in the chat already. Send this stream out. Yes, please do. This is a launch stream. We want to send these campaigns off with a bang. Elon Musk them right up there into space if we can. So please do share the stream out. And also share the link out to the campaign, which will be going live very shortly. And we'll get Skunk and we'll get Andy on here as well in just a little moment. I am running a little bit late. I apologize for that. Just a little bit late and gay. But, you know, it's all right. We're here. We're going to get it done. We're here together, including this man right here, who was first among all of us. And I totally neglected to upload his his thing. Look, it's a Saturday morning for me. Even though I shouldn't complain because it's friggin' it's like 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. in the morning for our poor Skunk, but we will honor him nonetheless. Felix Suss, the Link Master, is in the house. Jeremy Burtis is here. There he is. There's Broken Compass. We got Captain Bipto. Bretsky the Great is joined us. Jav Styler, another fella from Germany. We got Captain Bipto here. This better be the funnest goddamn launch party ever. Sure, it will be. Yes, absolutely. It's up to all of you, not me. It's up to all of you to make it fun. I'm offloading that responsibility. Eric Grant is here. Who else is here? I think I said Bretsky already. We'll say it again. Why not? Aviator Surge is here. It's alive. It is. Splash is coming. Let's effing go. We got Mark in the house. I think Mark's Lucents are still sitting trapped in LA. They're looking to escape from LA. As Mo puts it, everybody please hit like, tweet the stream out, help make this launch as big as possible. The biggest splash of all should be the splash of success hitting Skunk's face. Doesn't he deserve it? Actually, let me send the link to those blokes. Where's that? Gotta go to Twitter. Again, something I probably should have organized earlier, but you know. All right, Skunk. Link is that. And actually, I'll just go to the thing there. It's probably easiest to do. I apologize, everyone. Just, you know. All right. And there it is. There it is. All right. Links have been sent. Now we can relax. We're going to launch this thing in a couple of minutes. Where is Skunk? He's coming. He's awake. He just woke up. I can't remember exactly what time it is over there, but it ain't a friendly time for streaming, that's for sure. Chris Fisk in the house. Massive shout out to Chris doing amazing stuff with his figures. Those photos you're sharing are insane, dude. No one else does it quite like Chris. Link me, baby, to the campaign. Oh, yes. Let's share that. So before you, I don't know if they're going to have any what do you call them, offers, discounts, whatever, but I don't know, just sign up anyway in case they do. I'll put that there. Actually, you know what, I'll see if Felix has been linking it. He has. All right, I'm going to put it right there. I'm going to pin that. The splash pinned. James, aka Andy. Is it James or Andy?
See, I fooled you with the Andy Gorhall.
No.
The Andy Gorhall's a joke, Bancroft.
How
have you been, brother? Long
James,
time.
aka Andy.
Yeah.
See, that's it. That is the problem. It's been too long, and if you know me, you know I don't retain
I'm well aware
information in my head. So
I'm well aware, but no, the Andy Gorhall was a joke that Fanta made a long time ago that I should start calling myself Andy Gorhall for the horror comics that we do, and I thought it was a great pen name, so I adopted Andy Gorhall as the alter ego.
What country is the guest in? Well, you're in the States, yeah?
I'm in Canada. I'm a dirty Canadian, yeah.
Up north. But the great artist that we have coming on, his art is this book is from Germany. And ask any German in the chat tonight what time it is. I think it's in the middle of the night. But,
I believe so, and I am aware that Skunk has COVID right now.
No.
Yes. So so
we're great time.
Yeah, it's the perfect time. How's it going, COVID King?
Hi.
You can talk. You're not.
Oh, did he tell you?
Yeah. He just told me.
No, it's cool. I'm just having a bit of a cold. It's nothing too bad. I just tested positive, It's just, but I feel all right.
The COVID kid.
Chris Fisk says, Die Künstler ist geil. Talking about Skunk, I'm sure. 3 a.m. over there in Germany. Thank you very much, Skunk, for getting up.
No, thank you,
one
man.
Really
Thanks
should.
for the opportunity.
Oh, man, my pleasure. I'm a massive fan. When I first started seeing your work with these guys, that's how I learned about you. I just started sharing your art everywhere as much as I could. And now I have 2 actual traditional pieces of yours. I'm going to show them in a sec.
Hey, we got a Zaid raid. Thanks, Zaid.
We do.
Hey.
Shout out to the Diaz Bros.
Thank you, Diaz Bros.
Thank you very much for the Zaid raid. We're here. For everyone who's just arrived, we are here. We're about to launch the Splash, which is something a little bit different. It's a children's book, and it's all traditionally painted by this man right here, Skunk. And James, you're helping publish it. Yeah, it's through Broken Compass.
Correct. And as well, I didn't want to take the anything away from Skunk because this is his first book, and I want to make sure it's special. But I am the writer on the book, so but I'm nowhere featured on the campaign or anything like that. You'll never see other than the interior of the book saying that I wrote it. But Skunk did an outline and drew all these amazing pictures and kind of approached me to go in and write it, and it's been an absolute joy. It's one of those things where, to get the truest sense of how this works as a children's book, I actually sat with my daughter and with Skunk's art and read it to her, and it was such a fun experience. And she's, "Daddy, I can't wait to get my copy," kind of thing. So we're very excited. I think this is going to be something very special, and especially with everything that Skunk has done in the community, all the covers he's done. I want to see this be as successful as possible, because Skunk really deserves it.
Yeah, and I think the rewrites that James did were actually very important, because the original text that the story is based on is actually a very ancient Tibetan fairy tale, and the way it was written back in those days, it wasn't really written for kids today. Some rewrites were really, really necessary, and James just did a great job of doing that.
Yeah, I can actually attest to this story because they have an Australian version of it here that I've read to my kids as well, and I didn't know that it was this old folklore. And I mean, I don't know how similar the story is from this interpretation, but we thought it was a great book. It was a lot of fun. So I'm sure it's going to be slightly different or whatever. I mean, obviously the art's going to be very different. But if it's somewhat similar, I read it to my kids and it was great. I think this is great because I know so many people either have kids or have nephews and nieces, and I'm always all about, like, let's make some stuff that kids can actually enjoy as well. So I think this is a great idea.
And like, the other thing too, Michael, is that what's very important to us with this book and the way that it was crafted is that there is no political messaging in this. There is no like, kids' books have become weird lately, and it's very important to us that children can be children and can learn a lesson in a book that isn't political, isn't teaching them some weirdo ideology. This is very much a story about not following the herd, being your own person and standing up against fear of the unknown. So,
yeah, it is. That's a really good point. And anyone who is a parent knows how hard it is to find good, traditional things for your children to consume, whether it's TV shows, movies, books, whatever, because they're coming for the kids.
They sang a song about it. I mean, let's face facts here.
All right, well, we have
Michael, sorry, I did want to announce something that you're going to want. It's a last minute addition to the campaign. Last minute as in we've been talking about it for 2 weeks, but we haven't announced it. And it is we made it especially for you. We made a whole book just for you, Michael.
Really? All right, okay.
So as an add-on, before we launch, as an add-on to the campaign, we have added an additional book that we just put together, which is called Dream Machine, the paintings of Skunk Artworks. So this is a 50+ page art book that is just Skunk Artworks paintings.
Oh, that is amazing. That is very cool. I hope there might be a certain piece appearing in there.
There shall be. There shall be.
Excellent. Well, I'm glad that I brought the original here so we can show that off later. That is excellent news. All right, everybody. I think it's time. We are 15 minutes past the hour. I hope you are all ready. I know I am. I forgot to shout out the Rumble gang over there, keeping it strong. Shout out to you guys over there. I'll put the link. I'll put the link in Rumble as well. So if someone wants to back it over, we've got Angry Viking over there in the chat. All right, everybody, you know the drill. Turn up your speakers, put on your headphones, turn it up, everybody. And when you do back, please put your backer number in the chat so we can shout you out and honor you
Oh, listen to that COVID. Oh my god.
But make sure you grab this book before Skunk heals.
Correct.
And, like I send him to the next life, a success. All right, everybody, let's do it. Let's launch the splash.
Turn it up! Turn it up!
And here we go.
I love it when a plan comes together. It's live. It's here.
I think
It's
that's
time
one
to
of the
go
first
through it.
times that I was able to hit the button correctly
I
and
know, right?
not have an
Always
error
a bit.
code.
Thank
Always
you,
a bit
James.
hit or miss. Back the splash on Indiegogo, says Mo Biggs. Please do. Look at poor Mo. For some reason, YouTube won't allow him to accept gifted memberships for the last week or so. So he has to
wonderful.
write in the emojis instead instead of using them.
Hey, look, we
But
have
we
one
appreciate
backer at
his
$0. That's incredible. So proud of us.
Well, backers can come in. That's all right. We can go through the book and we can check it out.
So I do want to say there is no trailer for this. There will be maybe something later, but we didn't feel it was appropriate with a children's book. It's like you seeing what you're getting, but we'll probably throw something up later.
First of all, whose initial idea was to do this?
This is Skunk's brainchild. This is all
Yeah.
him. I was approached later to write it, and I'm very grateful to Skunk for having the confidence in me to go in and make it what it is on the writing side. But yeah, no, this is completely Skunk's baby.
Yeah, I was going through a lot of folklore and fairy tale books from all types of countries all over the world because I was looking for ideas for a comic book. So I came across this story and I felt like, well, this is a very short story. You can't really make this into a comic book, but it would make a great book for my kids. I got 2 kids of my own. And I just for fun, I started painting the story. And after a while, I felt like, well, this looks actually pretty awesome. And I think we should probably publish this. And so I approached James with the idea, and he was like, yeah, that's awesome. Let's do this. And I kept adding pages and pages. Initially, this was supposed to be, 20 pages or something. And now it's 40 pages. So it's,
and is there
it's
artwork
grown.
on every single one of those pages?
So it is 46 pages. It's 23 pages of art. Of the black and white paintings and 46 pages total with the writing. On the writing side, there is a little bit of art as well.
Yeah. Very nice.
The main art
we got
is,
a super chat here from Michael D. Chat. Let's get back to traditional kids books. I had
Peter. Yeah,
I'm not familiar with that one. Strubler Peter.
That's an absolute classic in Germany. Strubler Peter. Yeah.
Maybe my wife will know it. It taught me naughty
sure.
children would be punished with shame, even amputations. Oh, the Germans are wild with their fairy tales. They don't pull any punches. Thank you for the super chat, Michael. That is awesome. We got Mo says there is one backer, so congratulations to Alex VIB. Maybe he is normally the number one backer, but Chris Fiss grabbed backer number 2. Who does number 2 work?
Does number 2 work for? Amazing.
Yes, it does explain a lot about the German psyche. Indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you do you want to give a little brief rundown for anyone, just a sort of a little brief rundown on what the story is about? You mentioned it a little bit earlier,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, sure. It's basically about two hare who live in a magic forest, and one day they're sitting by a lake and they hear a loud splash, and they get super scared and they just start running. And as they run, they come across several other animals who inhabit the forest, and they all start running as well, even though nobody's really aware of what exactly it is that they're running from. And at some point, there's
Oh, don't give the whole thing away.
Okay.
That's the setup. We want them to enjoy reading the book.
It creates a cascade effect, essentially.
Cascade.
That's true.
It's
And-
funny
and-
that what you mentioned earlier, James, about I mean, this is actually a really poignant message for right now. Not
Correct.
joining the mob mentality and just blindly following along with what others are doing because they're doing it.
Correct.
Yeah, 100%. You see, my kids are growing up in this time. You know, they grew up during the COVID era, and they're growing up with everything else that's going on right now. And you know,
This is one of my favorite pages right here. With
Which one, the rabbits or the tiger?
The tiger. Just
Yeah,
the expression on that tiger's face is just, it's like it looks like they took a selfie.
Where is it? I've pulled it.
It's
look at
beautiful.
this.
Yeah, no, there's the selfie one.
I got the
yeah. So
look
good.
at the detail.
that was the most excruciating, painful stuff to draw. Is you know, putting expressions into animals' faces. I wouldn't have thought how difficult this is. It's way easier with humans, but with giving animals emotion, but still having them look kind of realistic.
Mhm.
That was super difficult.
Yeah, he looks properly terrified
Thanks, man.
as a tiger. You've been putting up a ton of artwork, you know, over the last month or so. Really beautiful stuff. For anyone who isn't familiar with Skunk, what mediums do you work in?
All of those paintings in the book are ink and acrylics and a little bit of watercolor.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. When I do full color work, I usually paint in oils, but for the black and white stuff, I use ink and acrylics mostly. So it's all 100% traditional, which is also kind of a difference to most children's book these days. You know, a lot of them have these really super cheap looking computer animated graphics. Do you know what I mean? Like,
I know exactly what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of times they'll just take like cheaply made cartoons and then take a still from that and print that in a book.
Exactly. And this is kind of reminiscent of what I remember children's books looking like from my own childhood, you know, like painted art, and just attention to detail in everything, you know.
It reminds me very much, I mean, completely different, but you know, the reason I love this book so much is one of my favorite books when I was a kid was the trilogy of Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, and those insane paintings in those books, pardon me. Yeah, it just kind of reminds me of that for some reason.
I'm getting you here, Citizen. Since you missed me, back at number 3 for my painting brother from another mother. Yeah, Citizen Ronan, another super talented painter as well.
Indeed.
You're exactly right. Thank you very much, Ronan. You're exactly right. I loved really insanely detailed kids books when I was a kid. I didn't see any reason why kids wouldn't dig that today. It's just they just get served up so much slop.
Well,
Nope. Skunky froze. I believe what he was going to say is that my kids love it. You froze there, bud.
Yeah, we didn't hear the end of it.
You know, my kids saw the whole creation of the book, and they actually totally love every page of it, you know.
Oh, I was right.
Yeah.
What do you know?
Mo says the Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark helped inspire him to grow up to be a crack enthusiast. There you go. Reading matters.
Reading matters, especially the children's books.
We have Amanda B in the house.
Hail,
She's
Amanda.
a mother herself. Maybe she might want to check this out. Amanda, we're helping the guys here launch a children's book, fully hand-painted traditional art by Skunk here, based on you said it was Tibetan folklore?
Yeah,
story?
it is.
And then
Yeah.
written by James here for a book. So Trials of Gods and Men just backed, got my 3 plus the additional art book. I can't wait.
Thanks, man. Thank you.
Yeah, the art book, we're very excited about the art book. So something that I wanted to say after the launch is that the art book is going to actually contain many never before seen drawings from Skunk's personal sketchbooks.
Yeah.
Ooh, very exciting.
So
I love seeing your guys sketch stuff. Shant is the same. He has all these crazy sketches that is sometimes just as good as finished pieces.
So Michael, if you scroll back up a little bit, there's that's actually like from the book. If you want a flavor of like what the writing's like in the book, that I just threw that in there so that people had an idea. Skunk, read it in your raspy COVID voice.
Yeah.
The splash is coming, the tiger cried, urging the other animals to push past the old lion. You have to move, Lionel. Please, for our safety, you must understand. If you don't, the splash will gobble us all. The splash? Lionel laughed. Who is the splash and where is he?
And then
to find out.
As well at the top, there's more like writing from the book. So I just wanted to kind of demonstrate is like, this is very much for, it's written for children. It's, something as well that, your children can read themselves. It isn't something like we want kids as well to kind of grow up having this as their book, that they're fun. It's kind of like Where the Wild Things Are. Everybody's like, oh, I grew up on that book. The Splash to me is something that can be that book where it's like, this helped me learn to read, taught me a lesson, and the art was phenomenal.
Mo says you need to pitch the book in your Clinton voice.
Well, Slick Willie here. Let me tell you something about the Splash right now. I never got a splash from Hillary. That's all you're getting, Mo.
Can anyone blame him? He never got a splash from Hillary. All right, let's go up here. We haven't done a single refresh, so let's go up here and see where we're at. Whoa, 93% funded.
Hey,
I think the next backer will get this thing over the line. Backer number 9. Are you out there? We love to play the funded celebration video on the launch streams. That's always the best.
And just so I was aware, like I want, like we put this at like a 500 USD backer goal because that's what it's going to cost to produce, this and the other, the other book, the art book, right? So, but like I want Skunk to make money on this, so share it out, please. Let's do right by Skunk. He's done so many covers for so many people in the community, and everybody knows his work. Like let's really help make it happen for Skunk.
Absolutely.
I really want this to be a huge success.
I'm totally not against making money. I love making money. Don't get me wrong, but this is really, to me personally, this is actually about a bit more than making money, because I really think that this is really something that children need today, and I really put my heart and soul into this. I believe if you buy this book for your kids or somebody else's kids, you're doing a good thing. And if not, you can just treat it as a regular art book. I mean, this is also a cool book for grown-ups, you can just...
Yeah, it is actually... Sorry to interrupt there. I love kids stuff that is not just... It's not just for kids. The adults enjoy it with their kids together. That's when you've reached the peak there. Eric Weathers, back in number 10. Thank you so much.
Incidentally, Michael, you can play it.
Oh, I just want to also grab this one as well. Dean, despite Bancroft's best efforts, I harbor no hatred for Skunk. And so I just backed the Splash. Back in number 9. Thank you so much. And
refresh and you can play the video.
I will. There it is, 123% funded. Thank you so much to everybody.
You, man. Thanks.
You know what that means.
That's awesome.
Let's celebrate. There's a party going on right here. A celebration to last throughout the years. So bring your good times and your laughter too. We gon' celebrate your party with you. Come on now.
Beautiful, beautiful
Awesome.
stuff.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you very much. I also just wanted to give a very quick shout out to Charles of Gods and Men, who said, you know, he's been waiting for this book ever since you did that cover for the Inca, which is such a beautiful piece. It's just like insanely good. If anyone hasn't seen that, I've shared it a bunch of times as well. So keep your eye out for that, which I do believe is coming.
Or Kumin.
That's actually one of my favorite pieces that I ever painted.
I agree. I think it is just insanely good, and that's saying something. As Aldo says, Skunk's talent is boundless.
110%. And hail, Aldous. Good to see you.
Absolutely, absolutely.
I do want to mention as well as an add-on, because we haven't even gone through the campaign proper, but we also have you can buy outside of the Dream Machine additional book on top of the splash. We do have the original pages from the splash. We have 6 available. They're an add-on only, and they're at a steal, $150 USD for an original Skunk Artworks piece. And these pages are massive. Skunk, do you have one?
Yeah, sure. Wait a second.
You got to look at how big these things are. They're ridiculously large. $150. I wanted him to put them to $200. He insisted $150 USD. Look at the size of these.
That's how large these things are. Okay.
Beautiful. And how are they selling? So there's add-ons. It's sort of like first come, first served, or
first come, first serve. We'll get the choice of the 6 pages available. So if you purchase one, we will ask you from what's left what you want.
Excellent, amazing. I just want to actually go full screen on me for a moment here as we get to this Dream Machine thing. So this was the first piece that Skunk ever did for me, which I have framed and normally hanging in my living room of Ella there, and he put that Milton quote up there on it, which is just absolutely beautiful. It was such an honor for him to do this and then send it to me. And as well, anyone who backed Painter Death, they would have gotten this with their books, which is all the tchotchkes and extras and stuff. And in that one, you got this Skunk, the print of Skunk's fan art piece that he won from the fan art contest, which is amazing. But did you know that I have sitting here in my possession the actual original?
I did not know that you have that. That is such
painting right here, and it is just a thing of absolute glory here. And I pull it out. I haven't done anything with it yet. Skunk was like, this is oil, so it takes a long time to dry, and I've got to find a proper frame for it. So I kind of have it sitting there in safekeeping, and I pull it out every now and then and just marvel at the insane details on this thing. And it is it's so crazy to actually have this.
It's also one of my favorites of my own paintings. I really like
dude,
this.
you absolutely crushed it. So
that's just a little. Dean was better,
Well,
hanging if you can embiggen me for 1 second, hanging above my chair in the living room is a Skunk piece, which is this.
Hey,
which is my self-portrait my portrait that he did for me. Which, if everybody that knows me in the community, the spaceships exploding out of the head are quite apt.
Amanda wants to know if the piece James showed is available as an add-on. Which piece did James
Which
show?
piece? My portrait?
No, that was what Skunk showed. The
cover.
The one
that's the cover.
Yes, the cover is available. It is first come first serve on purchasing the art. So if you Amanda, if you buy the book and throw it in right now, you'll probably be able to choose it. I don't think anybody's bought any original art yet, so I think you got a shot. We're stuck at 9 backers right now. Who's gonna get us to 10?
Who's gonna get us there? All right. Well, let's scroll. Now that we've checked out some of the pieces out, let's get into this. Dream Machine: The Paintings of Skunk Artworks is an add-on to this campaign, and there's a little sneak peek of some of the stuff. Did you say there's going to be 50 pieces in this book?
Over 50 pages. It depends on how much Skunk can scan, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, I already spent 2 hours at my printer last week, and I'm not done. So, yeah.
I can imagine that would be.
Going to be a
I didn't even think of
girthy
that. Yeah, that's a whole nother side to all this, because how do you get it? Yeah, you got to go and get it properly scanned and everything.
Yeah. I got a scanner a printer who I work with, who's really good at doing this stuff, but it takes time to do it properly.
So that is a $30 book for over 50 pages of original of Skunk Artworks pieces, and some never before seen drawings from his sketchbook.
Yes.
And there you go.
And Chris Fisk makes a very good point. He says, "Woot, an add-on bigger than the main perk."
It's bigger and more expensive. Yeah,
it is.
Actually, can I just ask, with the Splash book, what's the format of the book going to be?
It's it's going to be a horizontal format, like Frank Miller's 300, kind of like this. Yeah.
Will it be like a soft cover or a hard cover, or?
So we are looking into making it a hardcover book so that it lasts the test of time.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much looking to be the way that it's going to go. Worst case scenario will be an extremely thick soft cover, but we want to make sure that, like, due to the fact that this is a children's book, we want kids to have it. We don't want it to get ruined quickly or anything like that. So the hardcover is what we're looking at.
Beautiful. Here you go, Amanda. Some of the original pages on offer here. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. It's funny. I know what's happening in the story here, but I don't want to spoil it for anyone who wants to read it themselves. So.
Yeah, it's kind of difficult to talk about the story without spoiling it because it's so short.
Well, we tell them, you told them the setup, the premise. I think people, they got enough of it. Are animals something that you wanted to draw, or is that came about by happenstance?
I'm not 100% sure, but I believe that these are the animals that are in the actual original story.
Yeah.
As far as I remember, I might have added 1 or 2, but basically, that's them.
Have you been drawing animals a lot, or is this a new thing?
Not at all. Which is why it was such a pain in the ass to draw them with emotion on their faces in many cases, But you kind of have to work your way into this.
Hojo said, "Congrats on funding, guys," and
Thanks,
then Mo
Hojo.
said,
"Thank you, Hojo."
I read that as "Congrats on finding, guys." I was like, "Damn, Hojo knows James too well."
Only a back of 7-Eleven.
All right. Let's go back up here. Scroll out here. I don't know if we got any more backers. Please do share it. We did. We got one up to 10. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Sitting at 618 US, on the cusp of $1,000 reduce, which would be fantastic to see. The book itself is just $15, so it's very affordable.
Especially compared to other children's books, I think that's a good price.
Absolutely.
Also,
I know
I
what
think
it's like.
I don't know if we mentioned this, but there should be for the people who know me here from Germany, there should be a German version available.
Yes, so we didn't mention that. And we can let Mo have fun in the chat. If you scroll down, there's only 2 options here. One's the English version, and the other is Der Spritzer. Der Spritzer, which is the German version. So that is something that I do want to comment on. The German version is localized and only available in Germany. If for whatever reason anybody wants a German version of the book, please message us, on any of our socials, anywhere you can get us. You can message myself or Skunk, and we will arrange to take payment and get you a copy, as it only ships to Germany currently.
Citizen says Skunk is a fantastic artist. Can't wait to get both books. Charles the Gods of Man asks, is the original Tibetan story called The Splash?
No, it's called Der Spritzer.
I don't think splash is a traditional Tibetan word, but I don't know. A lot of these things, some of them don't even have names. They're just, the story of.
It's probably called Rabbit Lion Running Tail.
Yeah.
Der Spritzer.
I don't know what the original title is.
Mo says, I'm not touching that one. There's something back up.
Hey, we just went to 12 backers. Thank you guys so much.
Awesome.
We did. Thank you so much, everyone.
If it jumps a lot, we know that an original art piece sold. We'll be very happy with that. Oh, it's a possibility.
An original piece of art did sell.
Fantastic. Yes. Congratulations to whoever picked that up.
Congratulations to whoever got that. That's incredible.
So will you show them the ones that are available, and then they'll be able to pick it?
Correct. We can. If you want to show off the 6 that are on offer.
Yeah, that would be a great idea if you have.
Because I'm assuming whoever just bought a piece of original art is in the chat, right? So who bought the art?
Skunk, do you have all the 6 pieces there next to you?
Yes.
The ones that we're selling, because somebody just bought original art, Skunk. Somebody loves
if you could show them all off, I think that would be really good.
So the ones we're selling, whoever backed it can.
Give me a second. I have to pick out the ones that we're selling.
Yeah, no problem. And then what I would love to do, and especially for you, Michael, is that there is a lot of stuff that nobody's ever seen, which is some of the stuff from Skunk's sketchbooks that's going into the Dream Machine book, and he does have some stuff on hand that nobody's ever seen before. That we'll show a couple.
Absolutely. Let's show that. That would be amazing.
Kind of take a look at what's going to be in that book that and there's going to be paintings nobody's seen too, right?
Exclusives. And as Mo points out, if one more art piece sells, or a handful of more books, going to 200% funded, which would be incredible.
That would be
okay. So I have the original art pieces now.
Let's have a look.
So this is one of them.
So that's the lion. We read him earlier. He's like, "What splash are you talking about?"
Yeah, exactly.
Sure.
And then we got this one.
That needs to. Oh man, I want that.
I think that one might be one that might be snapped up quick smart. Look at that.
Yeah,
it's so beautiful.
That's kind of weird because I use these manga-like action lines, which I don't usually do, but in this case, it kind of seemed to work. I don't know.
You need to put like the Japanese text of him going like Tatsuo.
Okay,
Mel is in love with that one.
That's kind of my inner Sienkiewicz being channeled a little bit.
Yeah, that's the one of the video we were just watching.
Yeah, exactly.
Beautiful.
And then we got the cover of the book, which is this one.
Look at how the lion is he's got a cool haircut. He's looking all he's got that smolder going. Very manly lion.
Yeah.
Smolder and Cully.
James Mo says, I'm gonna pretend you didn't say that.
Yeah, well, it's best to not listen to me ever.
Yeah. All right, that was the. Do you have any of those? Do you have any of the sneak peek kind of sketches that people might be seeing?
Yeah, from the sketchbook. Some of the stuff nobody's ever seen before there, and we want to.
Student of God is in the house. He says, "Pretty cool." Student of God. This is the new traditionally hand painted children's book. Written by James, all art by Skunk here, based on a Tibetan folklore, and we just went live with it. It also has, as an add-on, the paintings and artwork of Skunk Artworks called Dream Machine, which is a new 50+ page art book that was just announced. We didn't even know this was
surprise.
So it's very exciting. All right, let's. Whoa, hold on.
and he puts it away and never shows it again.
I know.
I got this object right here, and there are pieces like this, for instance. Well, it's too big. This
Imagine
Batman
being
piece.
in Skunk Studio.
I know, right? You would just get lost. Like
this one, and we get stuff like this right here.
What movie was that again?
That's Legend.
Legend.
Legend. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Or Catwoman.
Catwoman. Yeah, there's Catwoman right there.
He's really
Batman's coming in to fight crime. I like that we're launching a children's book and you just showed it.
Well, I had kangaroos humping in the congratulations thing.
I love that piece. I that's such a nice piece.
Oh, look at that color too. Really sets it off.
Yeah, and there's a lot of painted stuff in there as well, like this Batman piece, for instance. Yeah. So a lot of stuff that I believe I have never posted on social media or whatever. And also a lot of stuff that I have already posted, but I think personally, I have always found it cool to get a close-up look at things in an actual art book and not just seeing it on my cell phone or tablet or whatever, And this is what you're going to get, a very high-quality scan and print of these paintings.
I'm not familiar with this word here. Is that
Erklärungsnot? It means that you urgently have to explain something.
right?
Only from
excellent. Well, there you go. Mo says kids drink milk. Yeah, so it works out. That you got the Catwoman there. He also says in Skunk Studio you would find out if they call him Skunk for a reason. What is the history of the name Skunk? How did you come across that one?
It's basically an old graffiti name from way back in the days.
Oh, an old
back
graffiti
when he lived in the hood of Germany.
I went when I was in Germany. I had a friend there, a fellow Aussie, who was a big time Melbourne graffiti artist, huge. And he was just sort of tentatively trying to get in with the local Dusseldorf artists. And I don't know how successful he was with that, but yeah, he would take me around and we go to some very sketchy places and, approached by some very sketchy people, just like checking out pieces and stuff. But it was fun though. Rick Saylor for 5, back at number 13.
Hail, Rick. Good to see you.
Amazing art book.
Thanks,
Skunk
man.
is an amazing artist. I 1000% recommend this book. And thank you very much, Rick, for the super chat.
Thank you, Rick.
Thanks, man.
Rick is a bit of a legend around here, what we would call a mega backer of all things indie and cool stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you very much. Look at him. He's an amazing artist. Follow him on X and on Instagram.
Too kind, man. Thank you.
He knows what's good. He knows what's good when he sees it.
I do want to say that I absolutely love that. We have 13 backers, but we've sold 21 copies of the book, which means people are buying multiples. Thank you.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
Huh?
Love to hear it. Let me do a refresh here. Did we get up to 183%? Would love to see this get to 200% funded.
Let's go. 200% would be a gift. A gift to the COVID kid.
Yes. Yeah. Poor Skunk is a bit, sick at the moment, but he's powering through. He's up at almost 4 a.m. in the morning, launching his book, which is, pure dedication and coffee, he says.
Exactly.
So, thank you very much for working with my show schedule. So,
no, dude, I'm actually totally thankful for this opportunity, man. All the stuff that you do for independent creators should really never be taken for granted. I know no other person who's doing as much for other artists as you, man. This is special.
100%, Michael. Everything that you do. The last comic I released, I regret not launching it with you, but hindsight's 20.
There's always next time.
Hindsight's 2020, unlike my eyes.
Krager says Griff Croft didn't read my chat. I didn't see every chat. I apologize there. Michael Deitcher says I was back at number 14, and I think you have a 15 as well. Amazing. Thank you very much, Michael.
I don't know. I just refreshed. I'm not seeing that.
Michael's got that German name. Amanda B back in number. Oh, Amanda was back in number 1.
Thank you.
Amanda, are you the one that bought art, Amanda? I'm wondering who bought art because they can call which piece like right now. We'll put it to the side. If anybody in the chat bought, like whoever bought that piece of art, if you're in the chat, tell us which one you want now so that you don't miss out.
Well, you can. I mean, you can just, I guess, contact.
I know,
them.
but I'd like to know on stream. It'd be fun.
It would be cool. It would be cool to show what they get. I mean, I have a guess what one they might choose, but you never know.
You never know. You never know.
Alda says, beyond the amazing art, Skunk is a total class act and a grand human being. Seriously consider backing his book. You've got a lot of fans out here, Skunk, and it's fantastic to see.
And I'm a fan of all this. You should all watch The Gutter, which is one of my favorite shows, comic shows, if not my favorite comic show on the entire internet. It's awesome.
Everybody go subscribe. He and Raiden talk comics every week. And he's a decent poker player when he's not getting absolutely crushed by ink spots at his insanity. But that's all right. We will have justice, Aldous, next time, hopefully soon. Krager says, yeah, I'm back at number 15. I apologize, Krager. I didn't see it. My bad. He says, bow. Thank you very much. Citizen says, yeah, Bancroft's okay. It's Mel you should be thanking. That is very true. She did. She did get the original art.
Amanda, you got it. Okay.
Fantastic.
Okay, so Amanda, if you had to, what we'll do in this instance, give us your top 2 and we'll put those ones on hold so that being the fact that you're the first person to buy original art from the book, you will have preference. So I'm sure you're going to go between the tiger and the cover is what I'm thinking.
I'll check this out. Jav Starla, Backer Sweet 16, and
Amazing.
Also Nummer 1 Spritzer.
Yeah. He's German. I didn't know that until a couple of days ago. He's actually German, man.
Jav?
Yeah.
Oh, Jav is German. I mean, I think he's in Germany, so I assume he's German. I didn't know that. Yeah. Well, actually, there's quite a few.
Thank you for backing.
Thank you so much.
I miss knowing German. It took me 4 years of learning it like every day, and then I went there and I was fully fluent and everything, and then I just came home and didn't have any opportunity to really speak it, and now it's all just gone. It's like, oh, okay. you don't use it, you really do lose it.
So we have 4 minutes left, and we're at 196%. Can we get?
Oh my god!
If we get 4%. One more backer, we'll do 200%, which would be
everyone. It's $15 if you just want to get the book. So it's really very affordable. And you can also, if you really want to get it over the line, there's the Dream Machine add-on, which is all of Skunk's art and including some things you haven't seen. So,
and Amanda says that she is leaning towards the cover. So we'll put that aside for you, Amanda.
Michael says Mark Twain wrote a funny essay about trying to learn German. I'll have to check that out. I like Twain's writing.
It's called The Awful German Language.
I'll check that. I'm going to make a note of that. This is one of
the funniest texts ever. If you actually,
he's hilarious. The Awful German Language. Yeah. German is a very interesting language, and especially when you learn it and then you go to Germany and then you speak and interact with Germans in German, and then you realize that Germans are very interesting people themselves. And I think you can't really glean that until you can really interact with them on their own terms. It's very, I love Germany. We went back, I don't know, about 10 years after, sort of checked out our old haunts and stuff. And
Skunk's the nicest German that I know. Hasn't tried to start any wars the entire time that I've known him.
I'll just give him time. There's still time.
You just wait.
Hasn't tried to take over the world at all.
Skunk looks like he
stop
could
with
wield a
Canada.
battle axe. Like, you know, 1,000 years ago, Skunk would have definitely been in a tribe with, you know, stuff painted all over his face, you know, screaming on the top of his lungs.
I already got the beard and the right haircut.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh yeah. If they ever do a Viking TV show, you should totally sign up as an extra. That would be a lot of fun. They would totally take you. They'd be like, just walk right in. It's all good. Mark says, I've been to Germany as well. Love it. Yeah, it's a beautiful country. Citizen says your Panzer is in the shop. Just wait until you get that fixed. And the French need to look out. Did we get it? Come on.
Not as of yet. One more. Let's go.
Everybody, please do share it out. Let everyone know this is happening. Share out some of this amazing art. Look at that. Oh, we haven't seen this one yet.
Oh yeah, I did forget to mention that there is some art in lieu of a trailer. We have some additional art up there.
Look at all the animals running along without stopping to know what it's really all about. Who will sort out this mess? Read back the splash and find out what happens.
Oh, and sorry, Skunk. I just wanted to mention as well, because we haven't as of yet. In terms of like completion of the book and everything like that, it is 100% complete. Print files are ready to go to the printer. Writing's done. The book is 100% complete. This will be shipping for November. Like you'll get it for Christmas. Essentially, you will be able to give this as a Christmas present to your child.
Good point. Yeah.
So expected delivery date is looking to be probably late November, early December.
Beautiful. Neff is in the chat. As is Kirby Mange Davis calling me bum crack. Maybe he's calling, I don't know, someone else bum crack. I don't know. Skunk better than Chaka? What's
Chaka
that?
Khan?
I don't know what that is. Gordon. He says it's his tag and name from his sealed juvenile file. Oh yeah, we've heard of it. He very quickly moved on from that. He didn't want to open that can of worms. Mo says, I'm glad he let us know the writing is done after telling us the print file is ready.
The print file's ready. The writing's not on it. You know, you're going to get a blank book.
Michael
says, yeah.
Just as a little thank you, of course, I had to do something for you again.
Oh yes, in Big and Skunk.
DMs.
No, in Big and hold it up, and in Big and Skunk. In Big and Skunk.
No, I just sent it to Michael.
Yeah, but hold it up for the chat and everybody watching.
I don't know what this is. Do you have something there?
Wait a second, I have to get it.
Oh no, you have to hold it up, sir.
While we're doing that, Neff just gifted 5 memberships. Thank you so much.
There you go.
Finally be
in big and
Oh my. You know, I actually have a hat like that, sort of, and it doesn't fit on my head. That is incredible. Oh my god! Wow!
That's the oil painting of you.
Hold it up one more time. We need to get one more.
I'll bring it up in the DM so that we can.
We need to get one more.
Better.
Oh, okay, yeah.
We can.
I just like looking at it. That's hilarious.
Oh my god! Let me just give a quick shout out to before I bring this up to Neff. Thank you so much, John Melick, Reese, Brian, G, and Felspug, all gifted memberships. Mo unfortunately missed out. Mel says that one can go in the cottage. all right. I got to take you off, and I got to share this. Oh my god.
We were going to make it the cover of Dream Machine, but we thought that people would think we're calling you the Dream Machine.
Yeah, so, confusing. Hold on a sec.
There we go. Beautiful.
Well, I'm this is what we call shock and awe. Look, he's got cock there on the. Look at the expression too. You are a man of singular talent.
I'll tell you what.
Like,
The next 5 backers, I will do a print of this and put it in your orders. Or wait, no. If we can get to 20 backers before we end, the first 20 backers will all get a print of Bancroft as Napoleon.
Kobe just did a piece of me as well, and he also did me like really ripped, big pecs and everything. So I appreciate all your view of me. My children might call them man boobs, but you really, I look kind of like Schwarzenegger in his heyday there. Camel will be jealous. That is, I'm speechless, Skunk. Thank you very much for this glorious.
And is he getting sent the original of it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Well, I will 100% be backing the splash. So I can make sure I send you some payment there so you can ship it over, not too much cost.
Camel's here and he says I'm a jellyfish. I hit my camera. I was laughing so hard.
I don't know what to say. I did not expect that. I can tell you that. It was not on the cards for tonight. Rick Saylor points out 150 is an absolute steal for one of these pieces. And he's not, I mean, as glorious as the piece of me is, but I'm talking about the original art from the.
As glorious as a piece of you is. Is that what you tell the ladies there, Bancroft?
Oh, it's still sitting at 196. All right, I think I might just have to back this. I might just have to do it myself. He's fine. I'll do it myself.
Awesome. Thank you.
Let me see here.
I was gonna back it myself, but in my country we call that nepotism.
I don't think they let you. I tried to do it to like help someone out with the shipping deal or something, and they refunded it. So, all right, hang on. I'm going to mic. Hang on. All right, here we go. Get this perk.
Where's James?
Did he just pop out?
I think so. I don't know what happened.
All right, proceed to checkout. Let's take that tip off. We don't need that.
Yes.
Always make sure you remove the tip. And I think.
Well, James is not here to refresh, or can you do that?
I've got the page. I'll refresh
Okay.
it. All right. I am. What's my thing? How do I find my? Have to go to my page. Contributor. My contributions. Where are we here? I am. I'll type it in the chat here. I am backer number. Oh, I just got to add him back in. There he is.
Yeah, my
Backer
internet cut out for a second.
Number 17.
Why are we showing only 14 backers when there's 17? What happened?
Yeah, that's weird. Because no one's refunded, have they?
Is Indiegogo up to its old shenanigans?
Most says they refunded it. We don't want your money. We're keeping the tip and 5% of your time. Yeah, that's how they do it. Kobe says, don't dox your address, even though we know you live 2 houses down from the village outhouse. Oh my God. All right, I think that should probably do it, hopefully.
Rick is putting down a $100 bid for Catwoman.
All right, let's refresh. It's going to take a while. The numbers come in. Just need to wait for the... sometimes it's slow to catch up.
Oh, there we go. I think it did.
All right. It's still not refreshed on my end.
Weird.
Come on. Come on, Indiegogo. Get you together. All right, here we go. We're waiting. I think it's slow to update.
You have enough time to go put on your Napoleon hat.
I'll hang on a sec. Let me.
This needs to happen. We'll do a side-by-side comparison. How accurate is Skunk with his
The
painting?
problem is, the hat's kind of small. It doesn't really. This is going to look pretty ridiculous. So
Even better.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
A lot of forehead there.
That makes your forehead look even bigger.
I know.
I didn't know that was
doesn't go down.
possible.
I think it's like a kid's thing. It's for class. Hang on.
There you go.
Don't stretch it. All right, I'll wait. It says yes. It's the hat that's small. Yeah.
That's a regular sized hat for a grown man.
Pirates. All right, come on. It's got to be updated by now. There we go.
202.
200%
Yeah.
funded.
Awesome.
Thank you
$1,500
so much, everyone.
$1 dues and $1,000 that hat would give you a Napoleon complex. No, it's an optical illusion. He says, thanks for the avatar material, Michael. You got it. I know you're all out there.
Hopefully everybody screenshots that and makes it their avatar. Michael with a tiny Napoleon hat.
Mark says, I tried to back at the start, but PayPal isn't available at checkout. Yeah, I don't think they do PayPal on Indiegogo.
Yeah, that's true.
I
don't know why though. This is stupid.
I think I do know it's because PayPal doesn't allow for pre-orders longer than 21 days.
Really?
So yeah, I couldn't have PayPal on. Well, you remember Ripper was doing his pre-orders the first time. He had a $1.3 million
Oh yeah, I
seed,
remember
essentially,
that.
by PayPal, and they wouldn't release it until he shipped his books. So luckily he also had 2.6 million, so he could actually do the shipping, and it was only when they shipped would they release the 1.3. So yeah, I don't put PayPal on my site until it goes into web store mode. Yep. So unfortunately, Mark, yeah, that's just not a thing on Indiegogo. I don't think. I mean, as far as I'm aware, but he says he doesn't have a wallet with him right now, but he will be backing it later for sure. Thank you so much,
Thank you.
and I hope your T-shirt and books and puzzle arrive very soon because I know you've been eagerly waiting them. But a lot of stuff is trapped in LA for some reason. A lot of the Lucent stuff. But hopefully next week everything will go out. I've had a lot of fun, guys. I don't know what to say. Thank you, bless you. That painting is absolute piece of glory. I'm gonna retweet that as soon as we go off. Thank you so much, Skunk. You're an absolute legend, and James, always a pleasure. Sorry I called you Andy.
No, it's quite funny. I was like, tricked him again.
Andy. Yeah.
I did want to say, thank you so much, Michael, for having us, and everybody who has backed. It means a lot. I really want this to be a big success for Skunk. As I mentioned, this is the first book that Skunk's doing, but I guess we can kind of hint that Skunk and I are doing something else together, which is going to be a horror graphic novel. So stay tuned for that. It's just one of those things to me where I want Skunk to get what he deserves, financially with everything he does for everybody in the community. I want this to be a huge success for him. So thank you everybody who is sharing it out and making it that. He deserves it. So, and Michael, thank you so much for all your support. Really appreciate it.
My pleasure. I'm only too happy to play my small part in helping you guys make this a success.
I don't really have anything to add, but thank every single backer of this book, and thank you, Michael, for hosting this and letting us launch on your channel. This is very, very much appreciated.
Again, I'm only too happy to do it, and I really wish you guys the most success on this. I know it's going to be a fantastic book with amazing art and well written. And anyone who has kids, even if you don't have kids, if you've got nephews and nieces, or you need it for a gift, or just read it for yourself. Help Skunk and James out, and
right in time for Christmas. You will
right in
have
time
it.
for Christmas.
You'll have it for Christmas, so you can give it out as Christmas present. And I got to give what the people want. Oot. There you go. You guys got an oot. Share it oot. Share it oot, yeah.
Oot is Australian. Oot is Canadian.
I even wore my Canadian tuxedo tonight for you guys.
I noticed. It was, very northern of you. All right, everybody, that is it for me. I hope you had a fantastic night. I'm actually, speaking of original art, I'm actually about to jump back into. I got some pieces I need to finish off for a couple of people who have been waiting a long time for them. So that's what I'll be doing later. But I hope you all have a wonderful night, and I will see you all soon. All right, guys. Bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Perth made an Australian video, and I wasn't even in it.
Emotional damage.